The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Oh my God, who the hell?
Welcome to another exciting edition of the Sports Bras, the number one sports podcast in Brendan, number two in Louisville, always number one in your hearts. I am, of course, the unofficial official mayor of Brendan, CC, alongside with my buddy Keith. And Keith, bro, football is right around the corner. Not only is football, well, yeah, so big is right. Not only is it around the corner, but fantasy football is going to be happening. Our draft is going to be happening next week. I'm super horned up. As you can see right there, the CC, the Sports Bras, CC and Keith fantasy football draft going down next week. Can't wait for it.
With the number one pick.
I gotta defend my number one. I'm the champ, bro.
You should go number one.
I got
last year. Be number one.
Is that right?
No, it's not. But it should be.
Should be. It should be.
Because I know all the years I've won it, I never got to go first the next season. So it's a lot of years that I wanted to. Look, every squirrel finds a nut occasionally.
Wow.
Last year you got that.
Wow. Are you saying my victory was a fluke?
I'm telling you, it's kind of like when the Baltimore Ravens won with Joe Flacco.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's kind of like
wow.
unexpected, and then everybody really wasn't even all that happy about it.
Wow, dude.
I mean, well, it's like when the Philadelphia Eagles won. That's a better.
I did the
description.
Philly special. Is that what it was with Nick Foles?
Basically, you Nick Fold it big time.
Wow. What a jerk.
No, you had a good team,
So
and
glad that
everybody
you're
else's
back.
teams. Everybody else's teams got injured. That's all it was.
I'm so glad that you're back, jerk.
Yeah, sure you are.
Well, yes. So next week we will be doing the fantasy football draft here on the show. Not sure what time yet. We'll get to that later, but it's definitely going to go down on the fantasy football draft. It's going to be fun. But I've been waiting to play this intro for a good while now. College football is back. And they the AP sent out the top 25 in the preseason. I'm going to pull this up right now. There you go. As you see, number one, Georgia. Number two, Ohio State. 3, Oregon. 4, your Texas Longhorns. Followed by Alabama Crimson Tide at number 5. Ole Miss, a little shocker one in there at number 6. Notre Dame 7. Penn State at 8. Michigan, the defending champions, at 9. And Florida at 10, as you can see the rest of them there. But the main one here is, man, I'm a little surprised Ole Miss was in there. What do you think? And number 6.
Is Jim Kelly's nephew still the quarterback there?
His nephew, I don't know. But Lane Kiffin is still coaching over there. So, Tosh 2.0.
Didn't DK Metcalf play there?
I think he did.
No, he didn't. I'm thinking of the other strong guy that was wide receiver for them that dominated for years. I can't remember what his name is now, but anyways, no, I'm not really sure. They must have done something. I don't know him. I don't know much about Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I know that Eli played at Ole Miss.
Oh yeah, it was Eli, wasn't it? Yeah, he did.
Dumb face. Thanks, Dad.
So college football is around the corner. They're going to be starting next Saturday. I know you're a Texas fan, and you know I'm an Oregon fan. Quack quack. They're both 3-4. Do you have a surprising team to keep an eye out for this year?
Not really, man. I mean, it's
pretty solid right now. Yeah.
Yeah, they got it pretty good right there with their top 10. That's kind of the same order I would put them in. So,
what I don't understand is, I get it, and it's Notre Dame, it's a name, but I don't understand why they always throw them in the top 10, man. They're not in a conference. They're independent. And every time like they get in the top 10, they face a bona fide opponent, they lose.
Yeah, that's true. But they typically have a good record, man. Like, and you know, like every season they kind of win 11 games, win 10 games. They're that name recognition. They have a good program. They're well known around the world.
Yeah.
Rudy played there. I mean, they're always gonna be in that lumped group, you know.
Rudy.
Like
Rudy.
man.
Rudy. It made me sad. It made me sad that Rudy turned out to be a nerd in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he was terrible, man. I don't understand how he's so little, yet he did so much. He turned that organization around, man.
Yeah. Made him a bona fide top program, and then he went on to be a nerd in Lord of the Rings.
That tackle that he made when they were already beating the other team down was a game changer, bro. Game changer.
Why they hoisted him up?
Yeah, with one hand. They were holding him up like this.
Yeah, I did it.
Hey guys, look at me! I'm little Rudy. That made a tackle. Rudy.
Sounds like Andre the Giant.
That's what he sounded like on the sideline. Rudy. Wasn't that Joe from Family Guy?
Yeah, they came out. Hey, Peter.
I think it was actually Joe from Family Guy. Peter.
It's pretty good.
Anyways, we're off track again. Imagine that. Me and you off track.
Yeah,
Notre Dame. There you go. No, I got one that I want to let everybody keep their eye on. And it's you get the big schools in there, of course. They're going to do their thing. And I love to see what the new SEC and the new Big Ten will bring, because a lot of teams have transferred. We got Texas, OU now in the SEC. Now we got Oregon, USC, and help me out here. Anyways, they're up in the Big Ten now. So it's going to be a lot of different matchups that we haven't seen, that I'm excited to see now. And there's one on the calendar, October 13th, that I'm circling, because you got Oregon versus Ohio State. You have Texas, OU. You have, it's going to be a day full of great games. So, but the one team that I want to keep an eye on and watch and see if they can get up into the in the playoffs at least, Eastern Carolina.
I don't know why. The Pirates, bro?
The Pirates.
You know, they had a couple seasons there where they went on a little run. They were a decent squad, man, but I don't know about it, man. I don't know if they're going to have...
Maybe Central Michigan.
How about Coastal Carolina?
Coastal Carolina is a good one, too. I like their turf, though, man. It's got to go. I understand your Coastal Carolina, but damn, the teal fucking turf. a little much.
Dude, there's always a couple teams though at the end of the season where it's like no one had them on the radar. You got like a Boise or
UCF.
UCF or something like that where
Yeah.
they just go on a little run. But I think the way that it's set up this year with all the different moves, the matchups are going to be awesome. I think you'll get a more clear-cut, dominant team because there's a lot of really good teams that are going to be facing off against each other this season, man.
Like I
So
said,
it's
the whole new alignment is going to be awesome.
telling
Matt, we're gonna see Texas and A&M this year, dude. We haven't seen that in a long time.
Tell me like something about those first couple weekends when college football kicks off. You got the fresh dew smell in the air. You got the football feel when you walk outside. Like something about
It
this
ain't
time of year.
106 outside.
Man, even though it is, it's still there's that smell in the air. I don't know about you, but when I go out in the morning, early in the morning, you can smell it. It smells like college football, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm
just
with you.
Great time of year, man. It's a great
is.
time of year.
It is, and then we're going to see the playoff expansion. Of course, we're instead of the top 4, it's going to be the 12 now.
All time. Shit.
It's going to be an epic year this year. I just have a feeling it's going to be fun. And of course, your boys here at the Sports Brawls will update you weekly with the odds and the spreads.
Yeah.
And make you some money in your pocket. So there
Probably
you go.
not.
Probably not. Tommy Locke might, but we definitely won't.
Am I?
Yeah. Let's move on to the NFL now. And the big story is the Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb look to be done. Not done. I'm talking about signage wise. As you see there, the Cowboys have offered CeeDee Lamb slightly under $33 million a year, which would put him the second highest wide receiver in the NFL behind Justin Jefferson. Good deal? Should CD take it?
I mean, he should take it. He'd be crazy not to. Who else is going to pay him more than that? Look, and if we're ranking them 1, 2, I think that's pretty accurate.
That's fair.
So take the money, man. Take it now while it's on the table. Don't. Do
Yeah,
this
you got
whole
one
up.
preseason game left before the season starts. And I don't know. I'm assuming he is. I'm assuming CD's been working out since this whole holdout thing. But I mean, you still got to get some reps in with Dak and everybody. But I don't know. Anyways, last night the Cowboys took on the Raiders in preseason game number 2.
History
and
was made.
Do what?
History was made.
How?
66-yard field goal. Brandon Aubrey.
Yes.
Tied the preseason record.
66-yard field. Dude, that was amazing. And he cleared it.
Cleared it. He had
It wasn't like it was like barely over the goalpost. He cleared it.
good from 70, bro.
Dude.
Might
Man.
have been. And look, with this team, you gotta have a good.
Gotta have a good leg.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, we could get the ball on the 25.
Gonna be a lot of field goals this year.
We got 15 yards after we have it on the 25, set up for a 74-yard field goal, bro.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Exactly.
I can see McCarthy. Oh, get him out there.
Get him out there. I don't care. My job is on the line anyways. I don't give a
Job's on
shit.
the line. I need points.
I feel like McCarthy's just going to toss it. Like he knows the end result this year. But
Look,
I don't
if
care.
If you don't win at least a playoff game, you have to be gone after this year. They can find a
This is my
scapegoat.
last year. I don't give a shit.
Every year, there's a different scapegoat, bro. It's either going to be Dak or the receivers didn't play well. We didn't have a good running back. The coach was too soft or too scared to play. It's never ownership's fault. Never. I'm still bitter.
But
Hey, look, you see this? I'm wearing it today. It's because it's laundry day. It's the only reason why. This team has broken my heart so many times. That is why I am a Kansas City Chiefs fan now.
yeah, there you go, my man.
I don't think we can do this.
Speaking of the Chiefs, no, but anyways, the Cowboys end up winning. Trey Lance,
Rushing touchdown.
well, I mean, everybody's sucking off Caleb Williams right now, and he had a rushing
Yeah, they are
touchdown.
basically same guy. Actually, I think Caleb Williams might be a decent player.
No,
bro.
Caleb Williams does have a good arm. He's got a great arm. They end up winning yesterday too, the Bears. But Caleb Williams is. Look, I'm not gonna say it. But the Sports Center's already running it, and I can't stand it. After 2 preseason games, they're already comparing him to my quarterback, Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
2 preseason games, dude. Come on.
Preseason means nothing. I had an opportunity to go to the preseason games, and I turned them down. I'm very upset this year, bro. I'm still very bitter
upset?
about that.
It's football. It doesn't matter. Don't let the Cowboys ruin your season, bro. I've told you this. I told you this for years now. It's time to move on. Let's just enjoy football in general.
I do, but you have to have a sense of loyalty to at least one team, and I have invested those years with this team, and they have let me down year after year after year. I've seen Tony Romo botch a snap. I've seen Dak not get up on the ball fast enough to playoff. I've seen DeMarco Murray fumble in the hole with a person that poked it out with their pinky. Like,
I see Dez catch the ball and then got reversed.
I'm telling you, bro, how many more years of heartache can I go through with this team? And that is why I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan now, because Patrick Mahomes can throw it behind his back. He threw a ball yesterday with his left foot.
Did you see that? Did you see that behind the back? Did you see that John Stockton pass he did to Kelsey?
Dude, like in preseason, that's one thing. Don't you ever do that in a game. Don't you ever do that in a game.
He will.
He will, but you shouldn't. That's the kind of stuff that in Pee Wee football got you benched for the rest of the season.
If it was incomplete. Now, if it was like a touchdown, coach would be like, don't ever do that again, but that was awesome.
Not my coaches. But yeah. Chiefs are probably going to win it all again.
Sad news for Minnesota, speaking of Justin Jefferson, is J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback out of Michigan that they drafted, already out for the season with a torn meniscus. Fantasy football guys, let me tell you this. You might want to hold off on Justin Jefferson picking him up, because what have I always said about fantasy football and wide receivers? It's not the receiver that I'm worried about. It's the guy that's throwing the ball to him. And in this case, it's going to be Sam Darnold.
I'll be honest with you, wouldn't affect my pick in the least bit, bro.
You would still pick Justin Jefferson, number 1 receiver?
I didn't say number 1 like overall, but yes.
I'm saying receiver wise, number 1 receiver.
Yeah, I'd still take him number 1. Dude, you're tripping, man. When you're an amazing talent like Justin Jefferson, I don't care if you're throwing the ball to him. I'll take my chances with him, bro. Well, you'd only throw those 5-yard out routes. That's about it. So, but he'd have like 10 receptions.
I like them running back screenplays. They get a bunch of chunk yards and make my stats look good. You know.
Telling you, bro. Telling you. Nah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but Justin Jefferson is a one of a kind, man. Like he's an incredible receiver. Now, would it be better if he had his starting quarterback? Of course, but Sam Darnold is a serviceable backup quarterback who can step into a starter role. He struggled early on. He struggled when he was with New England, I think it was, or was it Carolina he was with too? Mm-hmm. He struggled. Oh, Jets, that's what it was. But then he got better as time went on, man. Like, he is a decent backup. And San Fran, I think he learned some things.
Let me throw this scenario at you. We all know that Trey Lance is number 3. You trade Trey Lance to Minnesota for some draft picks?
I don't think they're going to throw their season away for draft picks right now. I just don't see Minnesota making a deal with anybody.
They have to. They don't have anybody to back up Darnold right now.
Dude, you can always go plug a guy in. You can get any backup. If you're looking at it like that, like Sam Darnold's your ride or die, you need at least a Zach Wilson or someone to back him up. Anyone.
The
Joe
Milf Hunter.
Milf Hunter. Or you get, they should have went and got Joe Flacco. They should have got Joe Flacco, kept him there, and let him be the backup. But look, dude, I think with the right pieces, you can plug any quarterback in. I'm over this whole thing of the main person on the team has to be the quarterback. I'm over it. I know Mahomes is like the exception. Yes. He's the exception.
Yes.
But look at like Baltimore. Lamar.
Man, they're going to be a strong team, dude, with Derrick Henry.
That's my team this year.
With Derrick Henry's addition, yes.
They're going to be
Yes.
ground and pound, quarterback option shit all season long.
All season.
They're taking the ball out of Lamar's arm as much as they can. That's what
Yeah.
I think they're doing. And then defense, they're always a top 5. Like
Just got to stay away from those cramps with Lamar and his doo-doos.
hot wings, bro.
Hot wings, man. Stay away from them hot wings on Saturday night and get the doo-doos.
Yep.
Oh,
it's true.
man, I'm stomach cramping, man. I got to go poop.
No.
No, that wasn't it.
No.
So a lot of questions still have to be answered before the start of the NFL season. I am really, really excited about the first game of this year. Thursday night football, Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens. Oh,
I don't know.
dude,
I don't
that's going to
like
be a
it.
good game.
I want to see those two teams meet up in week 7, week 8. I don't want to see week 1, bro, because you don't really get a gauge for who's the better team. One of the team
Yeah.
has to win, but it's not going to be like you're playing each other when you're at the peak during the season. It's a good game.
Yeah.
I'd rather just watch like Cowboys Eagles or
But,
Cowboys
yeah,
Giants.
but would you let's say? I mean, I see what the NFL's doing on paper. They're like, hey, we got to get eyes on the prize here.
Oh, yeah, for
So
sure.
they have to put the two top teams from last year on against each other. I mean, you can't throw in, let's say, Cleveland Browns against, I don't know, the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, that's a game I want to see, bro. Brady Quinn.
Let me tell you something. You want to hear something that's going to suck? This is what's going to start the Cowboys season off because they play the Cleveland Browns.
They're gonna get beat.
They're going to get beat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, every week when we come on here in the past, I've said
Sorry,
Cowboys.
Cowboy fans, but
I'm not doing this whole homerism thing anymore.
good. About
Yeah,
damn
bro.
time.
I'm done. I'm done with it, bro. I'm a Chiefs and a Texans fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Hey, JJ Watt.
Okay, so I know you were out last week. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Last week. So I put a video out, bro. Did you see the Shadow Man?
God, no.
God, he is horrible. I'm gonna play this for you. I want your reaction to the Shadow Man.
I'm the Shadow Man. I sneak and I creep. I'm the Shadow Man. I'll eat all your apples. I'm the Shadow Man. I'll steal
this is a-
your book. I'm the Shadow Man. Look at my fingers. I'm the Shadow Man. I'm going to plunge the world into darkness.
There he is, kids!
Playing
The
right
Shadow Man! Be careful, or he'll steal your
This
book
was what I was
and
supposed to be
show you
prepared
its
for?
fingers!
Yeah.
Look at my fingers.
No!
I mean, it's the Shadow Man. Oh, all right. We'll stop it there. But yeah, anyways, that's the Shadow Man. Shadow Man is a creepy, creepy mofo. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah.
Now, here's some news. Next week on the Sports Brawls podcast, not only are we going to be doing fantasy football, but we're going to have the Shadow Man on the show.
Dude, come on.
The Shadow Man is going to be on the show. It's going to be great.
Whatever.
It's going to be
You know,
great.
just
Um,
whatever.
Did you see Skip Bayless's goodbye speech off of FS1?
Yeah.
What a dramatic.
He's such a drama queen,
He
bro.
is such a drama queen, and he's totally written. I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but you can tell, like he's reading off a piece of paper, like he wrote this down. It's just like, what the? Here we go.
As most, if not
That gold
all of
chain.
you
though.
know,
Yeah, he's baller.
last Friday was my last day on Undisputed on FS1.
Like,
And after the show, it was
Why does
brought to
he-
my attention that some on social media criticized FS1 for not giving me the same fond farewell send-off that my former partner Shannon Sharp was.
all right, I can't stand anymore.
Nah, just I don't even want to hear his voice.
Yeah. So I mean, it's. I hope this is the end of him. Honestly, because I don't know. He said in his little Academy Award speech
Yeah.
that he's got big things coming on the horizon, and
I'm going to be on the Ted Cruz podcast.
yeah. Hang on, damn it. Here we go. I'm Ted Cruz. Join me on my next Ted Cruz Experience podcast with none other than Skip Bayless. We talk about his time on FS1 and is he really friends with Stephen A. Smith. Join me, Ted Cruz, on the Ted Cruz Experience podcast exclusively on iHeartMedia.
Boy,
I still
that's
can't believe that guy has a freaking podcast on iHeart and we don't.
going to be a good episode.
That would be a good episode. That would.
Terrible. I don't know. Those are two guys that I can't stand either one of them. I don't know how I'd watch that without my head exploding. I'm Ted Cruz.
I'm Ted Cruz. Okay, so I got us a guest on today. And I feel like, me and you, we got great chemistry. We do. But our podcast is lacking. So I brought on somebody that can maybe help us with the podcast. And you know him as on his hit TV show, Bar Rescue.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, John Tapper! No,
Ladies and
bro.
gentlemen, please welcome
Oh, God.
to the Sports Bras podcast, the one, the only, John Taffer.
Oh, my gosh.
Hello, boys. How's it going?
Hey.
Pretty good, John. How's it going? Look, the picture popped up, and you got a new show one on the horizon called Podcast Rescue. Is that correct? That's correct. And I figured I'd come on this podcast here, and you guys could be the first ones if you're willing to let me help you out.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Criticism. I like it.
I like it. I've always welcomed criticism to our show, and who better to tell us what we need to have done than the great John Taffer, who's been around many bars around the country and helped them be successful. And I can only, I'm only guessing you ran out of bars to help be successful, and now you're hitting the podcast world. That's right. I spent numerous times listening to podcasts on my trips, and I feel like now is the time that I should go into these podcasts and help them succeed, like you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. What do you think we should change, or what can we do?
Well, the first thing you need to change, Keith, is your background. What is that? Oh, no.
Well, I mean, I'm on a budget. I just haven't had time to put up a really nice background, so it's just my wall.
Are you really sitting on your bed?
Well, yes, sir.
That's the problem. Who wants to watch some bum with a hat backwards sitting on his bed talking about God knows whatever?
Well, it's just, I thought that the content would speak for itself, and I didn't know that I had to have like a perfect, setup like my partner here. Like I didn't know that was necessary.
He's getting on you. Speaking of your partner, how old are you, Cece?
Oh shit!
42. Your background looks like a 12-year-old.
Oh,
jeez.
I mean, look.
I mean,
try to tell you.
Look, you guys want to be successful, you're going to have to listen to me. So what I propose is this. You guys give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I will turn your podcast into a huge success.
I mean, I'm with it.
I'm always with that, sir. Yeah, we can definitely give you 2 weeks. And you're going to obey and listen to everything that I say, correct?
Yeah, no pushback.
No pushback at all.
No excuses, all right? None.
Well, the first thing I want to talk about is your title, the Sports Bras. What is that? And when I think of a sports bra, I think of a young, lovely lady wearing an undergarment to protect her breast. I don't think of a podcast. That's a horrible name.
Well, that's kind of it's the play on the words. Like we
Yeah.
thought it'd be funny because we're brass, and we love sports. So
You even spelt it wrong, you idiots.
well, that was part of the
Again,
part of
it's part of the
joke.
Uh,
Yeah.
joke there. Listen,
Yeah.
give me 2 weeks and I will make your podcast successful. And if you don't agree to this, I'm out. It's up to you boys. I got more podcasts to take care of. I got more things to do. You guys either in or you're out.
I'm in.
I guess I'm in. All right, boys. Give the salamander a hug. Well, you're somewhere we can't really hug you, but anyways, yes, we're in, Mr. Taffer. We would love nothing but your help on Podcast Rescue. Is this going to be a new show that you are, sending out? Well, yeah. So basically, Bar Rescue. Bar Rescue's run its course. I've done every bar around. I put every NFL red zone up there because, I invented the red zone. Thank you very much. He did.
He did. Yeah, that's impressive.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to go to every podcast that I listen to on here, and I'm going to ask if they can help rebrand, not only just rebrand, but also gain viewers and gain money. That's my podcast. That's my Podcast Rescue. Oh, well, that's going to be. I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it, and I hope we are one of the first episodes on
Should
the
help
podcast.
Ted Cruz's podcast too, man.
Don't you worry. I'm on Ted Cruz's ass. All right. Well, Mr. Taffer, yes. Thank you for coming on to the show. We're definitely excited for this Podcast Rescue, and I can't wait to do this Podcast Rescue with you, Mr. Taffer. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. You're welcome, boys. And don't forget, if you ever need any help, if you ever need any rescue, don't be afraid to call out the Taffer.
Oh, man.
There he goes. Taffer out. Wow. Well, what do we think about that?
Well, hold on 2 seconds. Give me 1
All
minute.
right. Yep. And Keith is gone. Well, that'd be great. I mean, John Taffer, Podcast Rescue. Rescue our podcast, hopefully. I don't know.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, that would be great. That'd be great. All right. So, is that time of the show now, Mr. Keith? It is time. Hang on.
What time where we go with a silent pause there
Yeah.
for a minute?
Yeah,
or
I'm
what?
so professional.
It's time where we free.
It's time when we. No, we're not frozen. It's time for CC's Wild Ass Videos.
All right, Bob Saget, let's hear him.
It's now time for CC's Wild Ass Videos. Sit back and enjoy some popcorn as CC sends you on a ride of weird videos of the week. Take it away, CC.
Wow, what a great voiceover there.
Huh?
That's amazing.
Why you hating? Why you hating?
Let's go and do this video.
Oh, fuck, I forgot what I was supposed to say.
Where's my script?
Like I said, it is college football is right around the corner, and I love me some college football pregame on ESPN, especially Lee Corso. God rest his soul. Well, he's not dead yet, but
Wait a minute, you can't the late great Lee Corso.
it's not late yet. But he's had some moments on College Game Day, especially this one when he called a kid a midget.
Bulldogs.
Yale Bulldogs.
Wow.
Not so fast, midget. Not so fast.
Midget?
Yeah, little guy. Hey, not so fast. I go with heart.
I love Kurt Herbstreit, man. He just like, what? Oh,
They're funny, though, dude. They're funny.
It is funny.
That College Game Day is pretty
College
hilarious.
Game Day is great. And the great one from last year at the Rose Bowl, where they were talking about Jalen Milroe. Was that his name? Yeah. Anyway, the quarterback from Alabama. He's got a well, I'll play this video here.
Milroe often wears his own branded apparel reading LANK across the front. It's an acronym that stands for Let a Naysayer Know. Being told by his former offensive coordinator, Bill O'Brien.
That is not what I thought.
Is that not what you thought?
Boy, let a naysayer know.
Let a naysayer know.
Of course. The professional's right in the middle of his lead.
That's all right. I just keep
thought
going.
you almost lost me again.
Yeah. Who could ever forget, though, the time that an actual fake ref got onto the field at a UCLA-Arizona game? Watch this.
When you're winning,
Watch on your top
yell
right
and
here.
stomp and scream.
Here he comes.
The way Mike Stoops has.
has
When
a
you're
problem.
winning, they say he's a fiery competitor. When you
legit,
lose, it's a
man.
problem.
And then it causes an all-out riot. Here we
Getting
go.
things going now. We've got some of the players who
Oh,
are mixing
no.
it up, and this has the potential to get ugly. Some players are on the field fighting.
Wow.
No.
How do you not, like, I don't know. How did he get on? Is
I
what
don't know.
Ref shirt
I mean,
and all. He just went up there and acted like he
Bro.
was the ref, and they handed him the ball like
great
There's nothing.
plan. Like he planned it out perfect.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, give credit. That's worth spending the night in jail. Like that's something that's like internet sensation forever, bro. Like
Mhm.
you're immortalized.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking awesome.
As we can see that Zeke is getting ready full form for the season this year. Here we go. Big Zeke.
He's gonna have 1,000 yards
Look at him, ready to eat.
this season, bro. Man. He's gonna do all right, man. He's gonna do all right.
We'll see. This guy decided to make a Colts team song.
It's gonna be good.
This is epic. Here we go. Here's the Indianapolis Colts' team song. Here we go.
This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue.
Oh boy.
This is our Colts. Whether win or lose, we love them. For the shoe, beat the Broncos. Let's show them who the real horse is. This is our team. Go Colts!
This sucks.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but the Ocho is back on the air. Yes, ESPN 8, the Ocho is back on the air. And I'm telling you, bro, I think we should sign up for this because I think me and you could win this championship. Let me introduce to you guys Roof Ball.
Third Roof Ball event, second major championship, and another pin.
We
I'm
played
telling
this-
you what,
we
man.
played this as
He's a
kids,
pro.
like-
He's a Terminator.
Childhood.
Right now. Well, that was the last. That was the
We
last
need to go
throw.
back in the
That
Roof
is
Ball
the
game,
championship throw right there, guys.
We could be on the Ocho.
Rob is going to make the catch, and
love
it
to be on
is
the Ocho.
over. The 2024
There it
Roof
is,
Ball
the winning
World Championship
of
goes
Roof
to
Ball.
Nate Rohner.
Could crush in roof ball, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I grew up. That's all we played as kids. Or we had
Yeah.
a ball on a roof, man. That's
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, exactly.
or like a skid champion.
I found an old footage of the TV show Alf. Remember Alf?
Yeah.
Well, Alf was a bit of a perv. Watch
You
this.
Don't ever touch me.
Sorry.
What's the name of the show?
Sorry, Alf.
Man,
Rip his ear off.
if you're gonna touch me down here.
Jesus, Alf.
What are you doing?
Definitely get canceled now if anybody
Now
saw
it
that.
would.
Yeah.
Back then, that was just good, clean humor. What?
Clean humor.
Oh, times have changed.
Mm-hmm. And I've noticed, I know that you are against Amazon. But
Amazon.
there have been a lot of Amazon vehicles on these highways here lately. And one of them was caught on video. May have enjoyed a little extra at his lunch. Take a look at this.
Extremely intoxicated delivery driver making headlines as this video shows him casually driving on the sidewalk, then later crashing his van in someone's house. The driver was demanding for his keys back before he was arrested, claiming to be exempt from drunk driving with a drunk driving certificate. That was a piece of paper that read, "I can drive lit."
Damn.
He left a note saying, "I can drive lit gang." Where does Amazon hire these people?
Listen, man, they're running out of people they can hire. They got to take whoever they can get at this point. I told you, Amazon is the fucking devil, bro.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, I got your package, fool.
Come out here and get it, fool.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't walking up to your porch.
Come out here and get it, fool.
Come out here and get it, fool. Hey, man, got your package. I'll just throw it on the damn porch then.
Yeah. I don't know what accent you're doing right now, but I don't like it.
I don't either.
I don't like it. It made me very uncomfortable.
Wow.
It was like I don't even want to say what I think it was. That was uncomfortable.
Let's end it with this, Jim, as always. Drunk Joe Namath.
What does it mean to you now when the team is struggling?
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling. I want to kiss you.
I don't care if the team's struggling. Drunk Joe.
Joe!
Miss Haktua. She's at it again.
Old news.
No, she's at it again. She was on the podcast, and she talked about Jay-Z New York song with Alicia Keys.
Why are you playing this? I told you about this, bro.
Here we go.
I don't listen to much new rap.
What's old to you, old rap? To me, it's
Let's
like
see.
Jay-Z and Tupac. No? You've heard of Jay-Z.
Yeah, and Tupac. I've heard of both of them. I just don't listen to them like that.
Yeah.
Besides that one song Jay-Z's in. It's like, concrete jungle, wet dream tomato. You know, about New York.
I told you, bro. That is an old thing right there. That's not new. She didn't come up with that.
And spit on that thing.
I just want to make sure that you know that she stole that content from somebody else, man. She's running out of...
And spit on that thing.
Yes, I hear you.
She didn't steal that.
She didn't steal that. Now, that she did come up with. Talk about riding out your 5 minutes of fame. Shit.
Oh. And this old lady in a cooking show decided to... She needs 2 holes to squirt.
Quite often I need 2 holes so that I can squirt. If you squeeze the bag, when you meet that little bit of resistance, it usually means it's full.
Make my stomach hurt.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing? Geez, I wonder. You just said you needed 2 holes to squirt.
Gross.
Well, I think that's going to do the show today. How'd you feel on it?
I mean, great until that
It's
last
the biggest
clip.
piece of dog shit.
I think The Rock said it best. It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close.
So close. We almost had a good show.
Yeah.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
No. Mm-mm. And I think The Rock should sum it all up.
You think The Rock should sum it all up?
Yeah.
Oh, don't bring The Rock back in here.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Thanks, Rock.
Appreciate it.
Maybe that's what John Taffer's thinking after watching this.
I'm positive that he was not thrilled with my background or yours.
Yeah. 12-year-old in I don't know what you call that back there.
This is called the broke man's background. I got a baby, fool.
I know you do. Well,
I
that's
didn't have
going
an
to do
excuse the year prior to having the baby, though.
That's true. Want to thank everybody for tuning into the show today. I want to thank our special guest, John Taffer from Podcast Rescue.
Yeah.
Going to rescue our podcast. It's going to be great.
It's pathetic.
Can't wait for it. Like I said, next week we will be doing fantasy football draft. We will let you know on the time on that. Check out our social medias down below at the Sports Bras Podcast is where you can find all our social medias. If you'd like to give someone in your special life some F-bombs, go and check out MrFbombs.com. If you'd like to donate to the show, our donation down there, Cash App is down there. We greatly appreciate that. I checked it the other day and it's still at $0.
Yeah, it's probably broken.
It may be. I'll have to double check it again. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, next week, fantasy football is on tap. Thank you guys once again for joining us. And Keith, before we head out, do you have anything else before we leave?
College football? About to be here?
Like it.
That's all I got.
Like it. Well, with that said, send us on home, my friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Sports Bras.
And never ever forget, guys, you can't run, but you can't hide. Unless your Amazon driver is drunk off his ass and runs his van into your house.
Lit, bruh.
Lit gang. Lit gang. Lit gang. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great one, everybody. It's absolutely tremendous.
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 What a
Adios.
tremendous. Joe.